Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ozlander's Break Sun. This is going to be on YouTube as break number 625. This is our first 2017 12-box Panini Contenders case break. 5 autographs per box. We're getting 60 total autographs. From what I've seen so far, there's a couple points in each case, 3 or 4 redemptions, a lot more bets this year. If we have any big cards, I'll send along magnetics free of charge. I never ship stuff in magnetics, but they will come along. Everything will be safely and securely packaged up. Team sleeve top loaded for any autographs or numbered cards, safely and securely to your door. The plan is to break case 2 tonight, so let's go ahead and get that going. We're down to 24 teams in that. Let's go ahead and fill that one. We'll go into that next. I will be live during the day tomorrow to get at least 1 or 2 more in, and I'll be doing shipping Sunday and right back live Monday to break some more. As always, at least for the last 3 years, I will line the next case as each case fills here live in the chat. We'll keep a case going for the next couple months, probably. Close to it. We have plenty of cases, great prices. Our prices will stay consistently the same. If some guys start selling better, it may adjust a little bit, but I will not mark up the cases. A lot of these smaller breakers that are like me will run out of cases in a week, and cases will be more expensive and prices will go up. So you'll know where the prices are steady across the board. Let's go over a couple of rules right quick. If we have any randoms, any duels, I don't believe there's any quads in this, just the dual autographs. It will go to random at the end of the break unless somebody owns the card, 100% outright, of course. No majority rules. If we have any of the round numbers that have 2 players on the card from 2 different teams, if they're non-numbered, they will be split between the 2 teams evenly. If there's an odd amount when everything else is sorted out, the team with the shortest stack will get the odd one. If we have any of those numbered, we will roll a die as we come to them. 1, 2, 3 left side, 4, 5, 6 right side. Just to keep from doing a ton of randoms at the end of the break. So the only thing we will actually do random is if we have dual autographs. I think that covers everything. Let's go ahead and go into screen share mode here and go over the teams and participants. Thank you guys for another fill. Bogey 79, Brother Corey with the 49ers, Brad 8671, B-Rad with the Bears, Tron 1, Sean with the Bengals, K Nelly A3, Brother Kevin with the Bills, PC Nelly, the other Nelly, Nelson with his PC Broncos, Leo Inc. with the Browns, Wooly 1, John with the Bucks, Donald Trump's hair, Jacob with the Cardinals, Wooly 1, John with the Chargers, Missing Chrome, Brian with the Chiefs, G.I. Budman, Steve with the Colts, Rocket Fan A6, Professor Dr. Rocket with the Cowboys, Lost Boys, that combo spot between Bogey 79 and K Nelly A3 with the Dolphins, Truly Lost. Missing Chrome, Brian with the Eagles, Sirianna, Miss Vicky with the Falcons, J. Rotulio 42, Mr. Justin with his PC Giants, Bro Leo with the Jaguars hunting some more Fournette, No Shelter Jesse with the Jets, Miss Vicky Sirianna with the Lions, B-Rad also has the Packers, Super Pilar 11, Miss Jackie with my PC Panthers, our PC I should say these days, Rocket Fan 86, Professor Dr. Rocket with the Patriots, Biggio 57, Matt, thanks for joining the break, bud, with the Raiders. Justin also has the Rams. Kevin also has the Ravens. Steve also has the Redskins. Sean also has the Saints. B-Rad also has the Seahawks. Steve also has his PC Steelers. Nelson also has the Texans going big, looking for Mr. Watson. Triple Crown 24, JT with them Titans. And Miss Jackie with the Vikings. I just thought of a text I need to send right quick before we get to ripping, y'all. Bear with me just a second here. Let's see, we have had a team sell through the store. Thank you, Charles, for grabbing those Cowboys. It's down to 23 teams in case number 2. Another fella here asked me to text him and let him know when case 2 was lined, and I totally forgot until just now. So I'm going to send him a text here with the link so he can check out the store and see if there's anything left he wants to grab there. try to accommodate everybody in all the different avenues here, but sometimes I do forget. All right. Let's go ahead and chop that case 2 down. We'll bust it tonight too, y'all. Lost Boys for the win. I missed a little bit of the chat there. There are a lot more vets this year. What's up, Justin? Right on time, buddy. 59 for the Rams. Just line case 2. Actually, just had a team taken to the store while we were going over the teams in this one. So we're down to 23 in that one. Going to check that out. I plan on that one breaking tonight. And we're going to be back to break some more tomorrow. So when that one fills tonight, I will line another one and get it filling for tomorrow. And the game plan right now, let's figure out the date, is to do shipping Sunday, and then we'll be back Monday to do more. So we're going to keep them going. We've got 24 more cases here, so we got plenty of books. That Cooper Cup, son. Let me get my Contenders ripping fingers warmed up here. The one promo picture they put out has Corey Davis on it, but it just got Kareem Hunt and plus Corey Davis on the bottom. All right, Justin, I got your payment for the Rams. Thanks, buddy. How you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope everybody had a good holidays if I hadn't talked to you. Contenders bringing some people around I haven't seen in a minute. It's a good thing. Somebody else said something about some sound issues tonight. That's the third person that said something, but I'm not sure why you are having sound issues. We may have to cut the YouTube feed and just do breakers. See, we've got 3 people watching on YouTube. Y'all let me know how it's doing there. If it's terrible, we'll drop back and punt. I haven't had a bit of problem out of breakers other than occasionally buffering since I've got this new computer and new casting program. Everything looks lovely on my end. Y'all let me know. So no vet base ships. If anybody is interested in a vet base, just let me know individually. Unlike some, though, I will ship all the non-numbered inserts, just the vet base, not shipping. Yeah, there's a lot more vet autos this year than any other year. Jamarcus Russell. That old familiar Contender smell is going to engulf the house here. Is anybody still having sound issues? And is anybody not having sound issues? Because if it's clear for some of y'all and not clear for others, that has something to do with the server you're on, I would say. Which doesn't make any sense why it's done on YouTube too, but. Let me try this right quick. Yep, everything looks perfectly fine on my end. Y'all let me know if it doesn't clear up. Probably the only thing I can do is stop everything and start recording again. Everything's perfectly fine. Up until tonight, I've never had anybody say anything about the sound since we've been doing this new way. Other than it's the best sound I've ever had. It's the only thing I've ever heard. MVP contenders, Jameis Winston. If anybody wants the kid reporters out of this, let me know. MVP Derek Carr. And first autograph up is for the Chargers. Rookie ticket, Austin Eckler. I will do an autograph recap at the end of the break, by the way. Forgot to mention that. We'll do an autograph recap at the end like we always do with contenders. Sean says he's been playing a lot. So you had him in the cart on your lunch break today. Round numbers, Ryan Switzer and Jihu Chesson. These round numbers are the ones I will split up between the two teams. The odd one will go to the team with the least amount of stuff shipping. And if we have any of those numbers, we'll roll the dice on. See no point in doing a dice roll or random for every non-numbered insert. We'll do it like that every year. Rookie of the Year contenders, Zay Jones for the Bills. Very, very nice looking design this year. This might be my favorite year of contenders. I really like 2012. This is right there with it. Jameis Winston and Deshaun Jackson. Them Lost Boys. Mike Evans and O.J. Howard on the back there. Them team quads. Next up, for the Texans, this is the name we all know. Deontay Foreman rookie ticket on card. RPS. Man, I love contenders. We have a redemption coming up. I just uncovered one here. MVP contender Le'Veon Bell. Between a couple of us here that were talking when I first went live, we know about 4 different people that could be so far. And our first numbered insert is MVP contender 150 of 199, Jameis Winston for the Bucks. Not so much an MVP contender, but Rookie of the Year contender Curtis Samuel. I'll do that. Round numbers Leonard Fournette and Christian McCaffrey. And out of nowhere, oh, no ink. Carlos Hyde, 151 of 249 playoff ticket. Corey and the 49ers. Legendary contender Drew Pearson for the Cowboys. MVP contender J.J. Watt. Round numbers P. Ryan and Gallman. And there's that redemption. Let's go ahead and see it here. Rookie ticket of T.J. Watt for the Steelers. Rookie ticket for the Steelers. Steve have his Steelers this time around? You did. There you go, Steve. Pretty sweet. I just picked up an autograph of him out of Optic from Corey. I didn't have one yet. Rookie of the Year contender, Corey Davis. I was a big Steelers fan before the Panthers existed. I still collect them to a lesser degree. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, and Clayton Matthews, team quads. Legendary contender, Lance Allworth. Marquez White, rookie ticket for the Cowboys. Cowboys were Rocket Fan 86, Joel. Here he is, making it to the Pro Bowl in his rookie season. I'm still not sure how the Panthers send one guy to the Pro Bowl this year, Luke. When we had such a pitiful record last year comparably and sent 4. But you know, yeah, fan vote, I guess. Rookie of the Year contender, John Ross. Not that anybody ever really plays the Pro Bowl anyway. Even the ones that are there aren't really playing. Jamal Adams and Malik Hooker around numbers. Legendary contenders, Chris Dolman and Geronimo Allison. That's a name I've never heard of. It's the first one so far that I've never heard of. Geronimo Allison. Nice penmanship. He caught a 4-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers during his debut in Week 8 against Atlanta. Alex, I appreciate that, buddy. I'm glad it got there safe and sound. I was thinking that too. Maybe Native American with the Geronimo name. That's pretty cool. Rookie of the Year contender, Evan Ingram finishes out our first box. So we did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guaranteed 5 autographs per box. We're used to years past seeing 6. That's the one thing that I've seen about contenders so far that's kind of out of the ordinary. That and being so much more vets in the product this year. We're actually down to 23, but I'll get the gist. I do plan on breaking case 2 tonight. This is about a 2-hour break, which we're already, got some of that time down here. Let's go ahead and fill those teams. As soon as that one fills, I will line case number 3 for tomorrow. I will be live early tomorrow during the day since it's Saturday. We have plenty of time to fill up those 23 teams while we're breaking here. Nice. Good luck with that. I'll tell you the same thing I told you last night. Isn't that what got you in this mess to begin with? All that and then some, right? I hear you. Nice. A little wedding action on New Year's. Yeah, it should be a good time there. You know what I didn't even think about Sunday being New Year's? I was thinking about everybody probably wanting to watch their teams play this last game of the season for a lot of them that aren't in the playoffs. figured I'd be shipping that day. But it is New Year, so a lot of y'all will be out and about anyway. All those holidays that are the money mongers. Pretty much any holiday is kind of just another day for me. So it'll just be football Sunday for me. Oh. Yep, they're playing right now. That should be a good game. Watching the game secretly. I heard that. I don't blame you. Yeah, we've done New Year's Eve breaks a few times. I believe last year, maybe it was the year before, I was pretty intoxicated. We were breaking something. Everybody's like, no, go ahead and take you a few shots. Oh, I was drinking Patron. I do remember that. I didn't think about the no mail on Monday, though. Good call, Corey. Yeah, that must have been 2 years ago. Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown and James Harrison. So maybe I should just break case 3 or 4 rather Monday, and then do shipping. I'm not sure. I think I'll go ahead and get it out Monday anyway. I'll pick that stuff up or take it first thing Tuesday morning. MVP contender Tom Brady. I want y'all to get this first run of contenders as soon as possible for you guys and gals that do eBay. I know some of these breakers take 2 or 3 weeks to get you your stuff. That's ridiculous. You should never wait more than like 9 days from me at tops. We do once a week shipping, but we're still quicker than most. Draft class RPS. Ooh. Oslander's break, son. Ring Hunt for the Chiefs. 2 out of this round. Missing Chrome, Brian. Brian been getting all kind of big hits lately. That's what happens when you get those big teams with the potential, huh? Sorry about that. Somebody asked me to full teams for him. Rookie of the Year contender CJ Beathard. Hang on just a second, y'all. Let me get this person's question answered right quick. Sorry, y'all. Round numbers: Kenny Galladay and Cooper Kupp. Everybody's sound straightened out. I'm still having sound issues. Legendary contender Emmitt Smith. Josh Jones. That's not the Jones boy we're looking for the Packers. Josh Jones rookie ticket. Straightened out. Okay. Excuse me. Rolling, it was Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt draft class autograph. On card draft class insert. Josh Jones, huh? Josh Jones, boy. Rookie of the Year contender Patrick Mahomes II. My buddy Corey said if Patrick Mahomes throws for 300 yards this week, Chiefs are going to go right back up to where they were. MVP contenders. I did lower the Chiefs a little bit since Kareem hadn't been selling as well in some cases. Lamar has actually been selling better since they do have the 2 rookies. MVP contender Big Ben. That may fluctuate a little bit, but other than that, the prices will stay consistent. Jordan Leggett. That is the variation rookie ticket for the Jets. No shelter Jesse with the Jets this time around. Jordan Leggett. I know it. When people start chasing Mahomes, you know how it is with football. It's what have you done for me lately? Things can change from one week to the next. Dalvin Cook and Joe Mixon. Round numbers. Alvin Kamara, Rookie of the Year contender. Tom Brady, Gronk, James White, and Brandon Cooks team quads. And we have cracked ice. I'm going to say it's probably non-autoed since it's not turned around backwards. Kirk Cousins. Ooh, that is pretty. 1 of 25. I believe Steve grabbed him. He did. G.I. Budman. Steve with the cracked ice. I'm going to get that one a mini. It's no auto. You like that. You really like that. Man, I don't know what it is, but the cracked ice looks nicer this year than normal. What is different about that? That is a sweet looking card. Ooh, extra icy. Something. Legendary contenders, Mike Vick. Rookie of the Year contender, that McCaffrey boy. Kareem Hunt and Donta Foreman, round numbers. Legendary contender, Calvin Johnson. $111 of $199, Brian Hill and TJ Logan. That's the first one for a dice roll. So 1, 2, 3 on the dice roll, it will go to Atlanta. 4, 5, 6, it will go to Arizona. We'll go to our old trusty Panthers Cup here from the very first game I went 2 years ago. And it is a 6. So that is going to the Cardinals. TJ Logan there. Nice little stack of box 2. Rookie of the Year contender Dalvin Cook. MVP contender Carson Wentz. MVP contender LaShawn McCoy. And speaking of TJ Logan, how about some TJ Logan Inc. Rookie ticket for those $19 Cardinals. Maybe that's what it was. The cracked ice was a lot more subtle last year. It looks so much nicer here, seems like. And to end up box 2 is a rookie ticket of Anthony Walker Jr. for the Colts. I'm not familiar with him. Highest drafted Northwestern linebacker since Napoleon Harris in 2002. So we did have the 5 autographs there. Kind of curious to see if we get any more than the 5. I'm being told there's just 5 in every one this year. A lot shinier. There's definitely something about it. There's definitely something about it. I've got a couple of people that are upset that I didn't tag them in posts on Facebook. I had a couple of people complain about being tagged. So last week or so, I haven't tagged anybody. I am making posts just about every day on the Facebook group, sending out emails every time I go live. There's always something posted up into the store. If there's something out, pretty much covers it, Sean. No matter what, somebody's always upset because they didn't hit what they hoped they would, or didn't know something was breaking. A couple people wanted in on the first case contenders. We've been posting stuff about it for, what, 2 weeks on the Facebook group. What day it was going to be lined and everything. What can you do? Let's go ahead and fill case 2. We'll break it next. The reason why we can't go ahead and fill it while this one's busting, we got plenty of time here. I would not be surprised to hear something like that. So plenty of quality teams left for number 2. So we got in box 3 here. Looks like we might have a Stiller coming up. I saw a lot of yellow there. Rookie of the Year contenders, Deshaun Watson. Round numbers, Pumphrey and Cohen. Oh, it is a Redskin. Another Kirk Cousins. Wow, that's crazy. A little bit of that vet ink, y'all. Kirk Cousins, veteran ticket. Dude has such a sweet autograph, too. So not a Stiller, but going to the same guy who has a Stiller, my buddy Steve in the Redskins. I saw that yellow. That does not have a number, so that's probably going to be on a short print list. I don't know if that has a number on the checklist. Some of them are question marks because they're probably going to be short printed. Not sure on that one. Legendary contender Randy Moss. Rookie of the Year contender TJ Watt. Not a terrible one to hit there for a bit. Matt Stafford, MVP contender. Matt Collins for the Eagles. Playoff ticket numbered 7 of 99 on card. Kevin tells me all the time what a beast Matt Collins is. He says he's a buyer, Brian. MVP contender Marcus Mariota. Round numbers Corey Davis and Mike Williams. Leonard Fournette, Rookie of the Year contender. Carson Palmer. Ooh, getting icy. Another vet cracked ice. 20 of 25. The $19 Cardinals. Already got some ink and some cracked ice. That was one of those teams that nobody wanted toward the end, wasn't it? Donald Trump. Jacob with some cracked ice. I'll let us break, son. Normally when they're turned around backwards, they do have ink. That one's some trickery there. Big Ben and Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown and James Harrison. Then we have Legendary Contenders. Randy Moss, 61 of 99 on that one. The Patriots. Round numbers, Brian Hill and TJ Logan. Legendary Contenders, Jim Kelly. And 150 points. It'll be random off to everybody at the end of the break. I will say the ones they said that was going to be for points, the biggest name out of the points was Derek Barnett, and it does say it'll just be the rookie tickets, not the other parallels. 150 points, we ain't missing out on much there. So Derek Barnett was the biggest name in the rookies anyway. There was a couple of decent bets, Marcus Peters and Cole Beasley, that will also be points. They'll probably be about the only two over 150 unless Barnett is. Rookie of the Year contender, Jabril Peppers. Zeke Elliott, MVP contender. MVP contender, Drew Brees. And Victor Bolden Jr. Rookie ticket for the 49ers. It's our third one in this box. Round numbers, Jabril Peppers and TJ Watt. Rookie of the Year contender, Kaiser. Prescott, Zeke, Dez, and Jason Witten. And there's a nice one. Marshawn Lattimore, rookie ticket for the Saints. There you go, Sean. Let's see if we can get a Camaro to go along with it. We should have one more auto here. This little short stack. Oh, we have the points. Never mind. My bad. Forgot about the points. The points counted as one. Jason Taylor, legendary contender. You don't hardly ever see anything of Jason Taylor. And we did have the 4 live autos and the points. Fake news. All right, we're actually down to 22 here in the next break for tonight. Rams are going to Miss Maria. So 22 left. Io, what's going on with that game? Give me an update, JT. I watched one game today and half of 2 others. A couple days. I missed the first half of the NC State game. They were blowing them away anyway, so I didn't watch much of it. Fumbled on their own 25. Whoops. That was actually down to 22 left. I didn't change that number there. saw some more color off the back of an autograph there. If that's the right player, that could be a big one. All right. Some more room for base again. Quad of Derek Carr, Marshawn Lynch, Amari Cooper, and Khalil Mack for the Raiders there. First up autograph. And this box is a playoff ticket, number 18 of 99 of Justin Davis for the Rams. Maria just grabbed the Rams in the next case. Justin's got them in this one. Looking for that Cooper Kupp boy. Rams have a pretty healthy checklist in this stuff overall. Nice bet stuff too. MVP contender Odell Beckham. Rookie of the Year contender Marlon Mack. Samuel and Zay Jones. Round numbers. And Desmond King for the Chargers. Second ink for the Chargers. Looking for Mike Williams for them. Rookie ticket, Desmond King. You're welcome, buddy. Thanks for jumping in the break. Legendary contender, Alan Page. Had a couple of Alan Page redemptions that have been out for like 5 years. MVP contender, Carson Wentz. Apparently, Alan Page does not sign, at least not for Panini very regularly. MVP contender, LaShawn McCoy. And another 150 points. That'll be our third autograph of the box, so 2 more coming. I'll be random off. From a couple people I've heard, there's normally 2 or 3 in a case, so hopefully that'll be it for us there. And 1 more coming. And out of nowhere, Jonnu Smith. This will be the variation for the Titans of the rookie ticket for Jonnu Smith. Another team that went kind of toward the end of the field there. Triple Crown on 24 on the board. He says, woohoo! And then we have a 62 of 99 Rookie of the Year contender, Joe Mixon for the Bengals. Joel would say, no whammies, no whammies. Rookie of the Year contender, Wayne Gallman. Rookie of the Year contender, Kareem Hunt. DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans, playoff ticket, 6 of 249 on that one. Need some of that big boy ink for them Texans. Mr. Nelson over there patiently waiting. We got 1 more autograph in here. Round numbers, Sidney Jones and Kevin King. Rookie of the Year contender, Joe Mixon. MVP contender, Jordan Howard. George Kittle, rookie ticket. Pretty cool picture on that one. For the 49ers. Very patient. Philip Rivers, MVP contender. Davis Webb and CJ Beathard. Do that about every time. Rookie of the Year contender, Galloway. And looky there. 54 of 99 on card for the Bucks. Draft class autograph, Chris Godwin. Another nice design. Get an A, if not an A plus for design this year. That's for damn sure. So that's what I was wondering when we hit the points before. A lot of times Panini, seeing a lot in optic, when they throw in a points card, a lot of times they'll put in an extra autograph, so it really doesn't count toward it. They did in that box, not in the first one. Oh, we were done on that one. Cam Newton, Christian McCaffrey, Kelvin Benjamin, and Luke Kuechly quad. And legendary contender Jim Otto finishes out the box. That was a nice little kind of bonus there. Point didn't take up an auto. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see any contenders labbed out yet, unless it's something out of retail, which normally retail has a totally different checklist for the most part anyway. Y'all already know what I say about retail, and look, 90% of the time it's just a waste, unless it's Prism basketball. That'd be about the only time I pull the trigger on retail. I wouldn't be surprised there might be some guys that have this year's contenders retail stuff labbed already though. It has been out for at least a week. I know some places it was out like 2 weeks ago. Maybe even 3 weeks ago. I saw contenders retail. I think it was supposed to have been out 2 weeks ago. I saw it 3. Those folks that stock that stuff at Walmart's and Target are the same people that do the magazines. They're not really too big on waiting until a certain day if they've got it. Put it on the shelf. Box number 5. Let's get it. What you got in that box? Grilled peppers and TJ Watt round numbers. Maybe I'm just forgetting like some people do from year to year, but it seems like there's a lot more inserts this year. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it. Rookie of the Year contender Deshaun Kaiser. Eddie Vanderdoes. Vanderdoes? Not sure how to say that. He has a jersey number inscribed, but he's wearing jersey number 94, but the inscription says 97, so maybe 97 is his college number, possibly. Eddie Vanderdoes. Them cheapy Raiders on the board. 3rd round pick out of UCLA. He does play. He registered a couple of tackles for losses against the Texans. Oh, against Texas College Longhorns. So scratch that. It's college. Ryan Ramczyk, he's pretty beastly. For Sean and the Saints. I know he plays. Seen him in action a couple times this year against my Panthers already. Looks like we're probably going to see him a third time. At Wisconsin. No, he's pretty good. Dak, Zeke, Dez, and Witten. Quad. Legendary contender Jason Tatum. Rookie of the Year contender Deshaun Watson. MVP contender Marcus Mariota. Round numbers Corey Davis and Mike Williams. And Devontae Mays rookie ticket for the Packers, jersey number inscribed, number 32 there. Packers have possible Favre and Aaron Rodgers autographs this year. Third autograph of box number 5. Rookie of the Year contender Leonard Fournette. And Jacob Hollister for the Patriots. Rookie ticket Jacob Hollister. So I would think we should have an RPS guy, since we've had 4 stickers in this box. Donald Pumphrey and Tariq Cohen round numbers. Legendary contender Randy Moss. Rookie of the Year contender TJ Watt. And there we go. Jamal Williams, rookie championship ticket variation RPS. Jamal Williams does play, and he is a beast. He has his moments. I've seen him in action. He was beasting a couple weeks ago when I was watching the Packers close out a game. No idea what that one will be number 2 off the top of my head. To 25 or less. Triple Crown says. Packers are Brad 8671. So now let's see if they gave us anything else in this one. We've already had our 5 autos. I have a feeling in the stack this big we should have something else. Could it be a 6 auto box? Matt Stafford, MVP contender. Team Quad, Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, and James Harrison. Tom Brady contender. Well, there we go. I figured there'd be something else. 38 of 199, Rookie of the Year contender, on card Ardarius Stewart. Another hit for those $24 Jets. Lots of those cheap teams hitting, guys. Let's get that next one rolling. Autograph number 6. Box 5. Rookie of the Year contender, TJ Beathard. Calvin Johnson, 189 of 199, legendary contender. Megatron for the Lions. Oh, we had a numbered round numbers right behind it, but it's not. Kenny Galladay and Cooper Kupp. Legendary contender Emmitt Smith. Like that one. And playoff ticket, 137 of 249, Melvin Gordon. Saw something on ESPN last night where one of those insider source guys was like, yeah, Melvin Gordon's ankle and foot swollen, but he's going to play Sunday no matter what. And Melvin Gordon had tweeted back in response, how do you know all this? Like he hadn't even told anybody. Like, how's he know? It's like, inside sources. Rookie of the Year contender, Patrick Mahomes. Mets. Ripping box 6. We just had Jamal Williams redemption. It'll be numbered to 25 or less. We had a Cream Hunt redemption. It'll be a big one. One of the insert autos. Kirk Cousins autograph. Couple of vet-based non-auto cracked ice. MVP contender Antonio Brown. Had Marshawn Lattimore. TJ Watt. Big Ben MVP contender. Buda Baker for the Cardinals playoff ticket, 33 of 99. That is the second auto for the $19 Cardinals, and they have a cracked ice. Still available last time I checked in case number 2. Just saying. As long as you guys help the calls here and get that thing filling, we'll break that one tonight. Last I looked, we're down to 22 teams. Let's knock that number on down. We got plenty of time, or we could be full by the time we finish with this one. I'm always live on YouTube as well. You can always pop out the chat on Breakers and watch the video on YouTube and still follow and chat with the Breakers chat. Marquez White, rookie ticket for the Cowboys. The second one here of box 6. Round numbers, Dalvin Cook and Joe Mixon. Isaiah McKenzie, rookie ticket for the Broncos. I know that name. I don't know if he's any good. What you think, Nelson? You're my Broncos fan. I know Mike MWS grabbed him in the next one. Or no, excuse me, Mike's got him in this one. That is MWS Mike's card. It's been a while since he's been in a break with us. Appreciate my boy Mike jumping in. For some reason I was thinking Nelson had him. Autograph number 3, box 6. MVP contender LaShawn McCoy. Adam Shaheen and Gerald Everett, round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender, Wayne Gallman. And Joe Williams. That'll be on card. That is the variation rookie ticket for the 49ers. Does he? Nelson says old Isaiah coughs up the ball a lot. Team quads, Carr, Lynch, Cooper, and Mack. MVP contender, Odell. Rookie of the Year contender, Marlon Mack. Ooh, what we got here? I was giving off that gold sheen. I thought we had a 101 for a second. Championship ticket, 91 of 99 for the Seahawks. Dangerous. Yep, somebody was in here the other day asking if anybody had Buda Baker stuff. Randomly. I guess that was a couple weeks ago, but. Samuel and Zay Jones. Kamara, Rookie of the Year contender. Brady, Gronk, White, and Cooks. And Chad Williams. This has some like ink, like glue or something on the back. I believe that'll come right off though. Championship ticket. Jersey number inscribed. 24 of only 25. It's a good looking card. Chad Williams. Wide receiver. Yeah, whatever that was off the back came right off. I think he's pretty decent. I know that name. And that was autograph number 5 in box 6. Let's see if we got anything else here. Legendary contender Mike Vick. Christian McCaffrey, Rookie of the Year contender. Round numbers, Kareem Hunt and Donta Foreman. And I had a feeling we'd have another one. Rookie ticket, Curtis Samuel. I'm going to get me one of them. Look at that picture. That's pretty cool right there. Rookie ticket, Curtis Samuel. Pretty clean looking card. I heard that. It's a shame he got hurt. Legendary contender Calvin Johnson. Rookie of the Year contender Dalvin Cook. MVP contender Carson Wentz. And that's all she wrote for the first half. I need to move some base. So we'll have room for the next boxes here. That's 2 bonus autographs. 2 boxes in a row. Because we did have 6 that time, 2 on card. All right. Box number 7. No, we have not had a cracked ice auto. Oh, you're talking about that last Cardinal? Yeah, it was championship. Yep. Matt's on it. Keep on throwing it up there because I know a lot of people are bouncing in and out, and lots of people may not be at their computer too. So round two's loaded up. Quicker them teams are gone, the quicker we can bust it after this one. Just saying. Let's get into box number 7 here. See what we got. I see the Bucks were just bought, so we're actually down to 21 now in case 2. I'll go ahead and pull them so they're not just sitting there showing out of stock. Mr. Jesse with his PC Bucks. A couple more teams to get us down into the teams there. Right off the top of this one, we have an MVP contender, Matt Stafford, 20 of 99. Them Lions. Miss Vicky, haven't seen her or Jeremy tonight. For PC Lions. Make sure my chat's scrolling out just that quiet. Team Quads, Carr, Lynch, Cooper, and Mack. VP contender, Odell. Ryan Switzer for the Cowboys, rookie ticket. First one in box 7. Joel with the Cowboys. I believe this is second honor with them. Pretty nice bet potential for them too in this. Marlon Mack, rookie of the year contender for the Colts. Samuel and Zay Jones, rookie roundup, or round numbers rather. Legendary contender Alan Page. John Ross III. Well, them Bengals. I've been waiting on some Bengals to hit. They have a mean checklist in this. Sean. One of those teams toward the end. I told y'all I was hoping them teams would hit well for y'all. They hung around for a long time. On card, rookie ticket, John Ross III. Rookie of the year contender, Joe Mixon. Jordan Howard, MVP contender. Phillip Rivers, MVP contender. And Jermaine Kearse for the Jets, playoff ticket, 168 of 299. Excuse me, 249. Heard that. Round numbers, Webb and Bethard. Mike Vick, legendary contender. Rookie contender, C-Mac. For the Lions, Michael Roberts. I'm not familiar with Mr. Michael Roberts. Looks like he is a tight end or wide receiver there. That number. Highest graded tight end in the NFL according to Pro Football Focus. Going out of the preseason this year. Had 3 touchdown grabs against conference rival Bowling Green in 2016. He's a good blocker. Tight end out of Toledo. Trying to learn these guys that I don't know out of this stuff a little bit at least. It's almost like never know. 2-3 years down the road, some of these guys that you're like, who? I mean, think about Kareem Hunt and Donta Foreman. Think about Trevor Siemian. There's a better example than that. It's more up to date. But Trevor Siemian was like a $7 autograph out of this when he first came out. By the time he started, he was selling for over $100 for just a base rookie ticket. Legendary contenders, Calvin Johnson. There are a few people out there that don't get the appeal of contenders. That kind of stuff they don't understand. This is like the Bowman of football. This is considered the rookie ticket or the rookie card for football. Dalvin Cook, Rookie of the Year contenders. I'm sure everybody here knows that, but I had a lot of questions lately why that was such a big deal. Ross Cockrell, rookie ticket for the Giants. One of Justin's boys for his team there. He was actually at the 2014 NFL Combine. He must have been thinking about coming out early. Carson Wentz, MVP contender. And LaShawn McCoy, MVP contender. Shaheen and Everett. And Malik Hooker, there he is. Another one of those teams that was right there toward the end. G.I. Budman. Now we need you a Marlon Mack to go along with that one. 2 decent rookies for the Colts there. Rookie ticket, Malik Hooker. JT says he's a buyer if you're selling, Steve, on that Malik Hooker. Rookie of the Year contender, Wayne Gallman. And we have 5 autos in that one. Get into number 8 here. Oldie Bronix. OH. Well, Chris, that'd be a good game. We'll probably lose some of the guys that are watching that one. Or multitasking, at least. Don't forget, we will do a recap at the end after we do any randoms we need. So far, the only randoms we have are the 250 points. Let's see what we got hiding in box number 8 here. Rookie of the Year contender, Leonard Fournette. Taco Charlton. Oh, nice. Out of nowhere. Ooh, 16 of 25. Look at Joel with that golden horseshoe. Doesn't make it in the chat room very often anymore. He's a busy man these days, but very nice. 16 of 25. Cracked ice, Taco Charlton. Ooh, I was letting this break, son. Saw somebody talking today in the chat room. A buddy of mine. Buys the Cowboys with us sometimes. He'd like to have a rookie ticket up. Maybe we went crazy over that one. Nice way to start out box 8. Let's see what else we got here. Snuck up on me. Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, and James Harrison, team quads. This is one of those boxes where the cards are turned all different ways. That normally means a good thing. MVP contender, Tom Brady. At least it did in years past. Rookie of the Year contender, CJ Beathard. Obi Melifonwu, championship ticket, variation, 37 of 49 for the Raiders. Another cheapy team, never know. $24 Raiders. That was Digio 57 Matt with the Raiders. 2 or 3 autos now for them. Round numbers, Galladay and Cup. Rookie of the Year contender, 28 of 199, Mitch Trubisky. That biscuit boy for the Bears. Legendary contender, Emmitt Smith. MVP contender, Matt Stafford. And not a bad one there, Eddie Jackson rookie ticket for the Bears. Bears on the board. Not the main one they're looking for. That's a good secondary one. He's pretty good. Number 3 in box 8. Marcus Mariota. Mariota does have autos in this. Round numbers, Davis and Williams. Year contender, Kamara. Brady Gronk. White and Cook's quad. Legendary contender, Mike Vick. Marquez White rookie ticket. Another one for the Cowboys. Marquez White. That is autograph number 4 in this box, so we should have at least one more coming up here. As a matter of fact, we have not had an on card. This should be on card. Who's it going to be? Rookie of the Year contender C-Mac. Hunt and Foreman. MVP contender Antonio Brown. Big Ben MVP contender. Round numbers Cook and Mixon. Playoff ticket 151 of 249. Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. JT says a Corey Davis coming. You know what? My buddy Jesse there was in a half case break. First off the line with one of my buddy breakers there, and he had Corey Davis and Taywan Taylor in 6 boxes. Rookie of the Year contender Pat Mahomes. And it's going to be a redemption. It could be Taywan. He's one of the ones that's a redemption. See what we got. Rookie playoff ticket. James Conner for Steve, G.I. Budman and the Steelers. You know, I can see that on camera better than I can looking at it from that far away, but you can see it almost looks like they had a sticker on there that pulled part of the paper off. It's weird. It's a 99 or less. Yep, playoff ticket. Connor could be the 49, but probably the 99. So we did have our 5, so we got 2 extra autographs, but we did have 2 points cards. So it's evened out so far. Where the points technically didn't count against our autos. So TJ Watt, James Conner, Lattimore, Hunt, Cousins. Decent. I need one more big name at least here. Ian Trubisky or Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, Sean Watson, somewhere like that. 2 or 3, Matt, I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to do a recap of all the autos at the end. At least 2, I think 3. Not bad for 24 bucks, huh? That last one was a variation playoff or championship ticket. Here you go. Hit and run. Stick and move. So I didn't think about the post office being closed on Monday. We may do our cases tonight, one tomorrow, one Monday, and ship. I don't know. I may just go ahead and pack it up Sunday. We'll see. Figure everybody will be out Sunday there. Probably won't cast that day. One more time again. I don't know who all's here with me. Everybody's pretty quiet for the most part. Case 2, last I checked, has 21 teams left. We only have 4 boxes to go here, so we need to put a bigger dent in that if we're going to break that one tonight. Y'all saw how long it took. It took like 2 hours to fill 9 teams, so let's go ahead and get that broke. Filled and broke. And right off the top of this one, we have 250 points. So now 3 points random at the end. Top will get 250, and 2 and 3 will get 150 each. I hear you, Corey. All good. Dez, Witten, Prescott, and Elliott. Just trying to coax everybody along and to go ahead instead of waiting to make a move on that other case. Legendary Contender, Jason Taylor. Rookie of the Year Contender, Deshaun Watson. And first autograph here is rookie ticket, Dalvin Gottschalks. Gadosh. I don't know. For them Lost Boys combo. I don't know. I haven't a clue how to pronounce that one. Gadosh? Gottschalks. I don't know. Second hit, technically, with the points in this box. Humphrey and Cohen. Randy Moss, Legendary Contender. Rookie of the Year Contender, TJ Watt. I don't know if we've seen that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 43 of 249 playoff ticket, Antonio Brown to go with the Le'Veon Bell from just a minute ago. Y'all want to do the dice on the Dolphins hit? Since y'all split them. Drew Brees, MVP contender. Peppers and TJ Watt, round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender, Deshaun Kaiser. Ejon Price. Rookie ticket. It's a crazy looking autograph on that one. For the Rams. John Price. And Cooper Rush. There's a name we know. Rookie ticket. Jersey number inscribed there. This is college jersey number. Cooper Rush. Quite a few hits now for the Cowboys. All right, these guys want me to dice. Said 1, 2, 3, Corey, and 4, 5, 6, Lost Boy Kevin. It is a 1, so that one will go to Corey. Set that one in different stacks. Remember to write that down after. Rookie of the Year contender, Leonard Fournette. Team Quad, Stillers. See no point in calling out every 4 guys every time. We've seen all those by now anyway. Tom Brady, MVP contender. And Peterman of the Nathan variety, championship ticket. Wow. Numbered 4 of 10. Ooh, that would have been a very big card until he had that first start and did not do very well. It does have a little ding on the bottom left corner. Home card, Nathan Peterman, 4 of only 10. K Nelly 83, Kevin. Feel so bad for the guy. Hopefully, he gets a chance to redeem himself. 4 of only 10. Yeah, they said that he only threw like 5 interceptions or something like that in his entire college career. Out of nowhere. CJ Beathard. Contender there. MVP contender. Galladay and Cup. Legendary contender. Emmitt Smith. Another Taco Charlton. This time it's the regular rookie ticket version. Saw Charles, my buddy Laser, went ahead and grabbed his Cowboys in the next one, so they are sold in the next case. Whoa. Kevin, I'm not sure how to respond to that. that a serious question, Brad? No, not at all. Matt Stafford, MVP contender. Round numbers, Sidney Jones and Kevin King, 82 of 99. That'll be a dice roll between the Eagles and the Packers. 1, 2, 3 will be Eagles. 4, 5, 6 will be Packers. Look, and it is a 2, so that is going to the Eagles. Going to the Eagles. Marcus Mariota, MVP contender. Davis and Williams, round numbers. So we had the 250 points and 4 autographs in that one, including the Peterman to 10, which, yes, indeed, is a very short print. Matter of fact, that will be an SSP, super short print, being the 10. Oh, Lost Boy. Nah, it's perfectly normal. JT says he feels Trubisky in this box. I was thinking the other night about all the Super Bowl tickets we pulled through the years. How many we pulled in this 25 case run? Zay Jones. So we're talking up Trubisky, Corey Davis, and Zay Jones. I saw Zay Jones cracked ice earlier today. Buddy's case. Still got 3 boxes, so we still got a quarter of the case to go. If we're going to make case 2 happen tonight, y'all, we need to go ahead and pick up the pace on some teams being sold there. It's going to be past 10 by the time we finish with this one on the East Coast. I know tomorrow's Saturday, but I also know a lot of y'all turn into a pumpkin at midnight. Making moves, making moves. Right on. Don't blame you one bit for that. Box number 10. Let's get it. Uncovered a hit there. Legendary contender Jason Tatum. Rookie of the Year contender Deshaun Watson. Greg Olsen, 15 of 249, playoff ticket for them Panthers. That's Jackie had the Panthers this round. I clicked on breakers today to get everything set up. I saw somebody pulled a rookie ticket McCaffrey variation. Trubisky, 99 of 99. So Trubisky is in this box. That's not what you were talking about, though. We had a, what is it, to 149 of the same card, I believe, earlier. Round numbers, Humphrey and Cohen. I think it's safe to say there's definitely probably twice as many inserts this year as last. May be wrong with that. I think so. Not to get the camera off the cards, but that's all inserts there. It seems like a lot more than usual. They're all pretty cool, but it seems kind of a waste. Legendary Contender Randy Moss. I'd rather have that 6th autograph than all the inserts. TJ Watt, Rookie of the Year Contender. Matt Stafford, MVP Contender. Marcus Mariota, MVP Contender. Look, round numbers, Mike Williams and Corey Davis. Rookie of the Year Contender, Leonard Fournette. Starting to think we might have had a box. Out an auto. Forgot I'd already seen this one coming. Rookie ticket, Raheem Mostert. Sure I'll pronounce that one. For the 49ers. And there we go. Josh Reynolds. We'd like to see the other Ram. That 73 of 199, Rookie of the Year Contender, Josh Reynolds on card. Just in the Rams. I know he's probably looking for Cooper Kupp, though. Rookie of the Year Contender, Jamal Adams. Hill and Logan. And there he goes. Ooh, Christian McCaffrey. The card I was just talking about, I saw pulled exactly earlier today. Miss Jackie's not even here. Ooh, Oslander's break, son. Rookie ticket variation, Christian McCaffrey. Ouch. Congrats, Miss Jackie. That is the 3rd one of this box. Legendary Contender, Jim Kelly. Rookie of the Year Contender, Jabril Peppers. MVP Contender, Zeke. Rasul Douglas, rookie ticket for the Eagles. That's Mr. Brian, missing Chrome. What you know about that run, CMC boy? That was pretty cool to get to meet him. I'm glad I caught that autograph signing. It was about an hour, 20 minutes, hour, 30 minutes away out in the middle of nowhere before the season started, or he had even taken the preseason field or anything. He's just a kid. Babyface McCaffrey. Drew Brees, MVP Contenders. Peppers and TJ Watt. Rookie of the Year Contender, Kaiser. And Taysom Hill. I do not know who Taysom Hill is. He is in a Packers uniform, but as you can see there, it's going to the Saints. It says Sean. Is he a punter or something? Signed by the Saints on 9/3/17. Oh, he's a quarterback. He is a quarterback. Seemed like the pose he had there, like he might be a kicker. Must have been after a throw, not a kick. Cowboys quad. And we did have 5 in that one. Well, turned out to be a pretty solid case. Let's see if we can add some icing on the cake here. How much time left in the game, JT? That first numbered round number we had, did it go to the Falcons or the Cardinals? Let me place my stacks there. The second one went to the Eagles over the Packers. Can't remember on the first one. Oh, it's only in the second quarter. Still early then. Might have to go back and watch the video on that one. I think it went to the Cardinals. Make sure and put a little note on it next time. Box number 11. Let's get it. Legendary contender Mark Gastineau. There's one we hadn't seen yet. Still pulling inserts we haven't seen. Carlos Henderson, Rookie of the Year contender. Chris Carson, rookie ticket for the Seahawks up first. Miss Jackie, I was looking for you a minute ago. What you up to? MVP contender Matt Ryan. You hit a Curtis Samuel earlier, but then you hit this one in my face. At least it wasn't like a super refractor. I pulled out an optic that about made me cry. Rookie ticket variation, Christian McCaffrey. Ooh. Oh, right on here, watching on YouTube. I got you. I haven't clicked over there in a bit. I was say if you didn't see that one, I had to show you that one. That's sweet. MVP contender Aaron Rodgers. Butt and Kittle. And Zay Jones. Somebody called Zay Jones last box. You're just a box off. That is, wow. 18 of 25 playoff ticket on the card. That is a pretty card. Ooh. Oh, Jacob called that one. There you go. Kevin with them Bills. Another one of those teams. That's about 4 or 5 teams now that was one of the last 9 left that everybody was sleeping on. Half them teams hitting pretty well. Half the Lost Boys. Oh, man. Nice. Mitch Trubisky, Rookie of the Year contender. Team Quads, Jacksonville. Bortles Combat. Fournette, Robinson, and Ramsey. I don't know if we had seen that one yet. Cam Newton, MVP contender. And Devontae Adams, that's going to be a playoff ticket, 20 of 249 there for the Patriots. Hey, you're welcome, Kevin. That one snuck up on me. A Peterman to 10 and a Zay Jones to 25. Good Lord, son. Been telling you ever since the season started, keep on sleeping on Zay Jones. You get a quarterback and they actually give him the ball and throw it to him. Boy, it's going to be bad. He does a little something. It's better than what it was looking like. Jamal Adams, Rookie of the Year contenders. Juju Smith-Schuster, Rookie of the Year contender. Still can't get over my other breaker buddy at the beginning of the year, pulling one and asking who the hell is that, like he was absolute nobody. MVP contender Dak Prescott. I'll save the redemption to the end. How about that? MVP contender Mike Davis. Round numbers Trent Taylor, Isaiah McKenzie. Another one I don't know if we've seen yet. Rookie of the Year contender David Njoku. Justin Davis, rookie ticket for the Rams. Mr. Justin Ruotolo. Justin in the house. So the redemption will make 4. Should have one more here. Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman, and Julio Jones. Cooper Kupp, Rookie of the Year contender. Brad Kaya. Wow, cracked ice, Brad Kaya. At that. 17 of 25. I believe this fellow's out of Miami. He was originally with the Lions, then signed by the Panthers, and then they let him go in place of Garrett Gilbert. We have Garrett Gilbert on the practice squad, and they think very highly of that guy. Brad Kaya is actually back with the Lions now. You see there, that one's going to Carolina there. Cracked ice auto. Trubisky and Watson round numbers, and Adoree Jackson, I believe that's Titans, rookie ticket. That is the one that I have not seen yet. This is a redemption. Yep, going to the Titans. I was pretty sure that was right. Double check. Yeah, Kaya is back with the Lions, but apparently this product was put together in like October would be my guess. Kaya was around the end of September, beginning of October, somewhere around there with the Lions for the Panthers for a while. But he is back with the Lions now. So we did have 5 autos that time around. All comes down to the last box. I know, Kevin. I know. How many cases have you watched so far, JT? Nelson says, come on, Watson. Where are you hiding it? Seven? Oh, that's turned into not even a game. The only one that I've seen Nelson was, it was one of the Rookie of the Year insert autos to 5. It's the only one I've actually seen, though. Mr. $19 Cardinals over here. I already got cracked ice and like 3 autos talking about, oh yeah, Fitzy golden ticket. Cardinals are still available in the next case, by the way. The same. What's up, B-Rod? What's going on, buddy? We are on the last box of our first contenders break. I'm going to do a recap of everything here in just a minute. It's worth recapping. And last I checked, we're down to 21 in case 2, which I totally intended on breaking tonight. I have to have a little bit more of a all together on that one. Get that one going tonight. It's about the experience and the fun sometimes, guys, more than $19. Just saying. It's a 2 hour plus long break. I mean, geez, you're working me. We ain't even got into the sort and ship yet. Sheesh. Rookie of the Year contender, Alvin Kamara. Oh, we got the cards turned off. Crazy again. Nazar Jones rookie ticket for the Seahawks. Brian, I watched some of your case and I watched your recap earlier. Why? Brady, Gronk, White, and Cooks. Legendary contenders, Mike Vick. Rookie of the Year contender, C-Mac. Second, Jordan Leggett. How about them $24 Jets? That's about 4 hits or so for the Jets, I believe. Rookie ticket variation, Jordan Lego. I think it was Ego Leggett. Hunt and Foreman. Legendary contenders, Megatron. MVP contender, Antonio Brown. And Deshaun Hall. This dude has been injured for a while, but he is good. Deshaun Hall, rookie ticket for Miss Jackie and the Panthers. It's autograph number 2, box 12. Big Ben, MVP contender. Will be one of our hog mollies, as we call them, for the Panthers there. Dalvin Cook and Joe Mixon. Sean McCoy, MVP contender. Shaheen and Everett, round numbers. And championship ticket, 42 of 99. Von Miller for the Broncos. MWS Mike. That gold tint they had to those will get you. Yep, all up in the grill piece. Probably only about the 3rd or 4th contenders break ever. I haven't had them. Like out of over 100 cases. Rookie of the Year contender, Wayne Gallman. $18 of 199, Corey Davis, Rookie of the Year contender. For them Titans. And we got 3 more coming. This is an awful short stack for 3 more autographs. Team quad, Derek Carr, Marshawn Lynch, Amari Cooper, Khalil Mack. And base card blowout here. My bad, y'all. Off the back there. Should start another stack a while ago. Odell, MVP contender. And Robert Kelly, there's a nice one. He was having a great season and making some moves on my fantasy squad before he got hurt. Going to Steve. Another vet auto there. That's for Robert Kelly. Throw away that top letter, got a chip on the top. That is on card as well. Very nice break for the Redskins, and no P. Ryan. That's what I'm talking about. Nice break for the Skins, and not even a P. Ryan. Rookie of the Year contender, Marlon Mack. Curtis Samuel and Zay Jones, round numbers. Rookie of the Year contender, Dalvin Cook. Save the redemption for last. And we are missing an auto in that one. Oh, no, we're not, because I was thinking we had another one coming. We had the Nazir Jones. I put in the wrong stack. We only needed one more. My bad. Set that one up on the other stack. Our second, James Conner. James Conner rookie ticket RPS for Steve G.I. Budman. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 34, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. So we actually ended up with one more autograph than we were promised and 3 points. So the points didn't affect our autographs at all. We do have the random to do on the 1 250 and the 2 150s. It's a pretty damn nice break. All right, Maria's going to grab the Jets and the Giants, along with the Rams she grabbed earlier. I'm going to go ahead and pull them from the store right quick for her, and then we'll do our random and recap. Miss Maria's down in Brazil, and it's tough for her to go through the store sometimes. She likes to pay multiple teams at once. I've always thought it was cool as hell, her being in the breaks with us and shipping to Brazil. Jets and Giants. So that does put us down into the teams. Store is being updated right now. I'll go ahead and update the Facebook group right quick too while I'm already in here doing this. All right, let me go ahead and pull up the random here for the points. Remember, the 250 will go to whoever's at top last, on the last click rather, you know what I'm trying to say. And 150 points will go to 2 and 3. I've been having issues with random.org not working. Let me pull it up right quick. See if it's still doing that same thing. If it is, we'll roll the dice on there, but use the other alternative to random. I had written an email like a day or two before Christmas. It still is doing the same thing. So we'll have to use this other one. It's called like random list or something, randomizedlist.com. To do the actual random, I need to write that guy back and give him some screenshots of what's going on. Anything but a 2 on the dice roll, we're going 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. And 7th and final, 250 points goes to the Lions, and the 49ers and Bucks each get 150. Switch back over here, do a quick recap. I've got a mess here, but as far as non-autos, the highlights would be the Kirk Cousins and Carson Palmer cracked ice. Those are points in 2. In no particular order at all. As some of y'all, it's been a long break, so I won't take the time to organize them. And rookie ticket, Devon Gachos. Not exactly sure how to say that. Rookie ticket for the Chargers, Austin Eckler. Donta Foreman, on card for the Texans. TJ Watt, rookie ticket. That'll be on card for the Steelers. Marquez White, rookie ticket for the Cowboys. Rookie ticket, Geronimo Allison for the Packers. Kareem Hunt, draft class autograph. Not sure the number on that. I'm pretty sure it'll be to 25 or less. I know I saw the Watson today that was MVP contender, and it was only to 5, so I'll probably be pretty short print. Rookie ticket, Josh Jones for the Packers. Variation rookie ticket, Jordan Leggett for the Jets. Rookie ticket, TJ Logan for the Cardinals. Rookie ticket, Anthony Walker Jr. for the Colts. On-card veteran ticket, Kirk Cousins, no numbering. Matt Collins, 7 of 99, playoff ticket for the Eagles. Rookie ticket, Victor Bolden Jr. Rookie ticket, Marshawn Lattimore, Saints. Playoff ticket, Justin Davis, 18 of 99 for the Rams. Desmond King for the Chargers. Jonnu Smith, rookie ticket, variation for the Titans. George Kittle, rookie ticket for the 49ers. Draft class, on card, Chris Godwin. He was doing some work the other week. 54 of 99 for the Bucks. Rookie ticket, Eddie Vanderdoes. Must be his college number inscribed there. Ryan Ramczyk for the Saints, rookie ticket. Devontae Mays, rookie ticket. Jersey number inscribed for the Packers. Rookie ticket, Jason Hollister for the Patriots. Jamal Williams, rookie championship ticket variation RPS. Should be to 25 or less also for the Packers. On card, rookie of the year contender, Ardarius Stewart. That one is 38 of 199. Playoff ticket, jersey number inscribed, Buda Baker, 33 of 99 for the Cardinals. Rookie ticket, Marquez White for the Cowboys. Rookie ticket, Isaiah McKenzie for the Broncos. Rookie ticket variation on card, Joe Williams for the 49ers. Championship ticket, jersey number inscribed, 24 of only 25. Championship ticket, Chad Williams for the Cardinals. On card, rookie ticket, Curtis Samuel for the Panthers. Rookie ticket, Ryan Switzer for the Cowboys. On card, rookie ticket, John Ross III for the Bengals. Rookie ticket, Michael Roberts for the Lions. Rookie ticket, Ross Cockrell for the Giants. Malik Hooker, rookie ticket for the Colts. Cracked ice, Taco Charlton, 16 of 25 for the Cowboys. Championship ticket, Obi Melifonwu, 37 of 49. Variation championship ticket there for the Raiders. Rookie ticket, Eddie Jackson for the Bears. Marquez White, rookie ticket for the Cowboys. Another James Conner, rookie playoff ticket, RPS on card for the Steelers. Ejuan Price, rookie ticket for the Rams. Cooper Rush, rookie ticket, college jersey number inscribed there. Championship ticket, numbered 4 of only 10, super short print, on card, Nathan Peterman for the Bills. Taco Charlton, rookie ticket for the Cowboys. Raheem Mostert, rookie ticket for the 49ers. On card, 73 of 199, rookie of the year contenders, Josh Reynolds for the Rams. Rasul Douglas, rookie ticket for the Eagles. Taysom Hill, rookie ticket going to the Saints. That rookie ticket variation. Ooh, what a card. Christian McCaffrey for the Panthers. That is pretty. Rookie ticket, Chris Carson for the Seahawks. playoff ticket, number 18 of only 25. On card, Zay Jones for the Bills. Justin Davis, rookie ticket for the Rams. Cracked Ice, Brad Kaya, 17 of 25 for the Lions. Adoree Jackson, rookie ticket for the Titans. Nazir Jones, rookie ticket for the Seahawks. Jordan Leggett, rookie ticket variation. Second one of those for the Jets. Deshaun Hall, rookie ticket for the Panthers. Veteran ticket, on card, Robert Kelly for the Redskins. 2 vet tickets for the Redskins. And another James Conner, rookie ticket, RPS, on card for the Steelers. Tell you what, that was a pretty damn nice case. I know we only had a couple of the big names in there. The really big names. We had a bunch of secondary guys. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I was probably the first shipment that shipped out. My distributor, which seems to have pretty good run of stuff. Seems like better stuff comes from them than some of the other ones. I paid for my stuff a day in advance, and they pulled my order, had it ready to ship out first the next day. I was a little worried about not getting stuff on release day because of not just the postal service, but UPS and FedEx have been running behind too. So I actually paid for my stuff a day earlier. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Hopefully we keep on running cases that hot or hotter. We got 24 more to go, 1 down. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. I will have a YouTube video up later, and I will post a highlight. Unlike the old days where I would post every single card, I'm going to pull what I consider the highlights out, make one picture for the Facebook group, Twitter, and Instagram. If you don't follow along, subscribe, etc., please do. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. I'll get back to the chat, see what all I missed. Islanders break, son. Here you go.